I'm Chris Allen of Chris Allen Coaching, here with your career tip of the week. Let me ask you a question. Are you a professional? Do others see you as a professional? Are you the obvious next choice for that promotion or that big project that's coming up? Anytime I think about professionalism or being the expert, I always think back to college psychology, the Milgram Experiment. If you're not familiar with the Milgram Experiment, I'll give you a brief summary, but it's very interesting to read about. So after World War II, there was all the Nazi war criminals that were going on trial for their atrocities. And the scariest part of it all was they all said the same thing. They said, I was just following orders, okay? And everybody couldn't believe, how could you do these horrible things but just be following orders? So Professor Milgram put together a study where he had an actor, and this actor was dressed as a professional scientist leading the study, a white lab coat, very stern, direct face, looked you in the eye, spoke to you in a direct manner. He was obviously the person in charge, the expert, the professional, if you will. And then there was two participants. There was a test giver and a test taker. And the test giver would ask a question, and if the test taker got it wrong, the test giver would hit a button electrocuting them in the next room. Now here's the kicker. The test taker was also an actor. Wasn't really getting electrocuted. A light bulb would go off and they would scream as if they were being electrocuted. Oh, my heart, stop, my heart. Now here's the thing though. The test giver would try to stop, and that's when the professor would lean in and say, no, you need to continue. They signed a waiver. I am responsible for this. You need to continue. And 67% of the test givers electrocuted the person in the next room through all 10 buttons, which the last button was a skull and crossbones. So I always think about Professor Milgram whenever I think about an expert and leading people, right? So let me refer back to my original question. Are you a professional? Do others see you as a professional? Do you dress like it? Do you act like it? Do you know all of the things that an expert in your field should know? If not, start. Start today. Start now. Start right now. Amy Cuddy, who did the Power Post study, she went through the Power Post study and talked about how the body can train the mind, but she had a great line at the end of her TED Talk that I absolutely love. She said, fake it till you make it becomes fake it till you become it. If you are not the professional, not the expert, start today. Start doing all the things that an expert would do in your field. And eventually, you will become that expert, that professional in your field, your area of expertise. I'm Chris Allen with Chris Allen Coaching. Check out my website, add me on LinkedIn. I would love to hear more about your specific situations. Thank you.